as the stream title says. Call to arms. Can I beat dynamic conquest as Germany specifically with no vehicles? Well, almost any vehicles. There are a few notable exceptions, which we'll get to very often. The settings is hard difficulty, high starting economy, well, high economy, and very large campaign size. I am tempted to go very high economy because it'll mean a very high starting stat, but also mean battles will be very fierce. But we'll just go with hard, high, very large for now. This is Operation Gestohlen Waren, stolen goods, in which we'll exercise our ability to strategically transfer equipment and to alternate locations within a timely manner. So we'll go over all notable exceptions to the rules. We are utilizing the Mace mod for this, just because I like Mace more. I just like Mace. So, engineers with Opel Blitzes are fine. The SDKFZ and supply vehicles are a potential. It really depends. Hello there, Ghost Hunter. That's why we might go for, might not. I'm still trying to put together. Officer vehicles are technically allowed as long as it's just the officer. If I bring in any vehicles, they have to immediately be decrewed and left to blow up. Now, that is for any vehicles I purchase. Here are the other exceptions to that. Yes, I cannot get this glorious E100. I am stuck stealing, I mean strategic transfer of equipment to an alternate location, which would happen to be my reservoir for resources. So what does that mean we can play with? Well, we have wonderful options. We have options. I swear we do. Like the 2 centimeter flak, the 37 millimeter, 37 Pack 36, and my ultimate favorite, infantry. I mean, lots of infantry. We're going to need infantry. I swear to God, we need infantry. I'm so sorry we can't get you, Mr. Opel Blitz. You don't exist. Means no motorized rifle troops, no armored rifle squads. We're stuck with the only ability to transfer any equipment, supply wise, would have to be a supply truck or engineers in a car. Wow, that's going to fucking suck, but that's my point. That's why I wanted to do this, because this will be fun. Other exception, obviously, is recon aircraft, bombers, and bombers. That's the only things I'm allowing myself to call in. So, what does this grant us? The magical capability of, we throw something at the wall. If it sticks, great. If it doesn't, we just try again later. God, this. Why am I doing this? Because it's a challenge. That's why. So, as the specific country of which I will not, obviously I'll call us, we are playing as the Germans, the Ostfront. Ostfrontsveterinen, if you are familiar with that term. Because if you are, then thank you for remembering. So, I can't use any of these. Oh, how I would love to use you. But you do not exist. Tank crews. I'm going to bring 2 of these. There's a secret reason as to why. I'll tell you. We're probably going to need them. We will need some supply. At least oh god, supply is gonna suck. Since I was like, oh yeah, no, I'll allow supply vehicles. You know what? Just to make that much worse, I'll only allow the fuel truck. Just the fuel truck. Nothing else. Not even the supply van. That thing, we forgot it. Whoops. That means we have anti-tank detachments. Adding a couple of these. And a medic squad. Thankfully, because of how infantry heavy will be, this will be like a near infantry only run, except I'm doing my best to not cry myself to sleep. It would be great to have mortars. It'd be great to have common sense to not do this challenge. But here I am. So, the question is, which of these offers the highest reward? Thankfully, the main thing we'll be using is we won't have to really worry about anything other than fielding in replacements who will inevitably die. Congratulations, what a great idea, I say. Yeah. But that's the spirit of the challenge. We are trying to complete this. With the long campaign, this will be something I'll be doing for multiple streams. I want to see how far I can get in this. And I have anti-tank rifle detachments because I don't know if they're going to throw up support cars in the next one. I just want to have them. Beyond that, they're pretty bad to bring in for the first assault. It's just, I don't know how much money I'll actually get after this. And if I have to replace casualties, because I know the Soviets love their vehicles, and the veteran AI loves vehicles. Not to mention they love tanks. Tanks that belong to me after we drag out the corpses, but that's unrelated. Please do not worry. Have the absolute mindset of we will get this done successfully. No casualties, I swear. Guns are over there. He never existed. I'm sorry. We write him off. As a tax? Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's write him off as a tax write-off. Gunter there, he was an expendable asset. Bought for, not by me, but for someone else, I swear. So, we have a 37 millimeter. Why do I have a 37 millimeter? Great question. No one asked. I just want to get everyone kind of up top here. See, these vehicle crews are going to be very helpful for the foreseeable future, where I'm going to be constantly suffering from my lack of equipment and my non-standardized equipment. Man, I love playing as Germany. My main thing is to set up here. Once we get majority of the troops set up here, then we'll actually transfer the rest of them down. Why is this game so quiet? The music's fine. Some option, blah, blah, blah. So, hello to anyone who might be tapping into the stream. I hope this will be a great watch. If not, then hey, you at least hear me blabber. I just like to say that periodically, and then I'll forget to say it ever again. So, that is the gist of what we're doing. This challenge is one I came up sporadically while driving. A very boring drive, I'll tell you. Go. And we have medics to help deal with casualties. Von dir aus. We can actually do a medic rally point. These are good for when we're doing assaults. Also, good God, the amount of reinforcements these guys are doing. And Jesus, I keep forgetting. And because I am forced, by forced, I mean by the rule set, to steal everything. Strategic point. Yeah, you already get it. I want this thing. I want this. This is a nice gun. Of course, we're going to want the anti-tanks group. Like, well, not really a proper group, but just have the anti-tank folk around here. And the... I don't want to lose them all just in case some bullshit happens. Ah, yes, the first tank. Looks like we have a first tank. Alright, so this rifle group is no longer in combat. I'm having this main group just kind of... get them kind of split up, while the other group just kind of eases their ass back. Okay, so that is an anti-tank team. That's why I love this 2cm. It slaps. Want them to ease off towards them. Get that group. Oh, they're actually got some clearance there. And get these groups to just split up and spread out. We're basically using these as support weapons to ensure that we've always got something here. Well, we lost one of we are going to borrow one of their tanks. We're basically having one group serve as a distraction. Because the 36 is currently doing good. These folk up here. I'll actually use the anti-tank gunners as scouts. Repair that. That is a trench gun. You're actually going to go steal that. There we go. So, as you can see, we're already increasing our weapon supply. Alright, then we'll have them kind of spread out. I want to have another support weapon down here before we push on. What is the status of this gun? As long as you can fire, I'm really not too picky. Yep, you fire. Nope. Want to bring that thing over here. There we go. Our 2 centimeters, very good. How many crew are you? 3. Looks like you're joining over here. Wow, this crew of 3 is going to collect their newly minted tank. Alright. I do need more squads. Now we're actually going to get some troops over there. Move the 37 onto the left. So far, I haven't seen anyone who's actually been needing medical attention. They've just been outright killed. Ooh, so you're a T-26E. You're the upgraded, up-armored model. Heck yeah, what a find. We found it. That's how we got it. We found it. There we go. And I don't think they're going to be sending up any more, like, armor this way. But, you know, better safe than sorry. So far, good finds. On the Ansunseite. When you get out, repair. I can actually use these, like, partially depleted squads to scout out.
Oh, das könnte nützlich werden.
Wo's Hanedushins in irgendwer? I'll just speak the language.
Es wurde auch mal Zeit.
Aha!
Das war dringend nötig.
Hello. Hello there, Zane. How you doing? This is just a small little challenge. It's just like a little small one, you know. Not much going on. Sorry, I've been trying to ensure that everyone has like interlocking fields of fire in some way with only one isolated unit. That's good. And I believe we collected everything we needed. So as you can see, due to the massive amount of casualties of 3, and gained a bunch of stuff, we shall be continuing this war with no problems. Ta-da! We have collected a tank. And a tanket. Not just do this all. So, this has been my grand plan to win as Germany. So we'll have the best anti-tank guns in the absolute world, but we won't have anything else. Right? Worry about that. So, in the event of potential war, remember, I didn't do it. He did. Who is he? That's not for you to decide. Sorry, the challenge is I can't buy any of my own vehicles. We will acquire them. Only the way we know possible. The fun way. See, they're already, like, bringing out vehicles pretty quickly, and I'm kind of shocked. Tactical glitter nuke. I don't think we have that, but I will check. We don't. Next wave has been unlocked. I love having the ability to just acquire everything that I need through legitimate and legal means. Like this mortar piece. See, I can use this stuff. Oh, and also, there is no safe scumming allowed in this. No safe scumming, no bullshit, just we fight, we win, or we die, and then we have to try again. Sweat saves blood, blood saves lives, but brain saves both. Erwin Rommel, thanks, I didn't care. We're in November. Romeo 7854111241241341323. Foxtrot equals 551. Why do I read that? I don't care. I wanted to. So far this is going great. I hope. We're already close to. I think I bought the 4.7. I don't know. I was just like spending points. But we actually have a decent set of infantry. And we'll have. Oh, I forgot to bring more supplies. Okay, well, that'll suck. Anyway, on today's news, the game is starting. Feed Werbel. Okay. Thank you. Prepare immediately for an attack. There's a reason why I have these spare gunners just hanging out here, and we've already seen why. They're good at stealing things. Get up here ASAP. I don't know when the attack starts. All I know is that it will one day. And that day will better not be today. So if we can get the 3.7, we'll actually be really golden to hit really, really hard. Actually, I kind of want to keep it a little center line. And kind of keep like a center line troop here. The Ligmables. Inhutst.
Hier aus.
Let's view aus.
Rücken wir aus.
Los view aus. Los, los. Imagino these. We have a delta point. And this is kind of where I want to keep like the mortar pit at. Because it can, these are like low buildings, it can fire over them really well.
Wieder auf die Befehle. Ja.
And then we're, sorry about my momentary silence. I do want to like genuinely like improve the defense of these areas. But I have to be kind of careful about how I do it.
Wir lauten die Befehle.
So this here is an infantry gun. What makes an infantry gun different from some other weapons? They're really just slightly up armored pieces of equipment. That's really it. Well, not up armored. They're more or less meant to shoot at people. That's kind of their GS.
Alles klar, Männer. Wir folgen. Ich bin bereit. Ja? Hat jemand Lust auf eine Runde Skat?
Landmines, they're not the best, but they are a good defense. And then we're going to just kind of set up little bits of barbed wire there.
Jawohl. Los. Rücken wir aus. Ja? Wohin mit dem Ding?
Then want to dig these in as soon as possible.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin? Dann packt mal zusammen.
I am worried about this getting swarmed by potential infantry.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle. Jawohl.
And just, yeah, put one there. That way we give the little thing a little bit of protection. Actually, this is World War II. Like, this is mid-World War II. View aus.
Ja,
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
And that's actually not a bad era for this. The challenge is I do not have any vehicles. That's the challenge. Any vehicles have to be acquired via completely legal means. Oh, scheiße.
wann geht's endlich los? Jawohl. Jawohl, so verstanden. Geht's los? Befehle? Bereit.
Yeah, unfortunately, it will not be found or ever known about again.
Nicht zurückweichen, Kameraden! Ich begebe mich in Deckung! Sucht euch Deckung! Wie lauten die Befehle?
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Okay, so can shoot over. Can the little guy shoot?
Wo sollen wir mit den Teilen? Dann wollen wir mal!
Here we go. The Flammenwerfers. To invite Panzer. What is in the sky? Up, dog. That's down from your perspective. Okay. Eye on sight. Yep, that's down. And hey, what's up? This here is a lovely little challenge. Oh, nope, they're done. So as you can see, we do actually, this is going very well. Like, place large barricade. And we're gonna have this as a splitter. In case you're wondering why I have like a splitter, Well, it doesn't matter anyway. So, regardless, you see, the mission is going fine. Hmm.
Lade nach! Zu wenig Munition! Feuerbereit!
Fire the night. Let's see. The Gustav cannot. Would be lovely. As you can see, this is going a lot better than I really expected. Oh, they have their own. They're building up a machining gewehr. Tanks beat mortars. Infantry get wiped out by mortars. Now that we've moved that way and they're fighting that way. I'll pull him back. So they'll be firing at his previous location. So, this is what this looks like. It's genuinely like one of my more favorite battles so far. We really need to kill that guy. Okay, we've lost a lot of men, but we've killed the mortar. Once the battle's over, then we'll actually move to recover assets. But for now, I need to bring my troops back because those are tanks. They're not good tanks. But they're better than this. You summon forth the Panzerschreck. I don't believe we have that yet.
Wo soll das Ding hin? Nachladen!
Oh, scheiße. I wondered why it's no longer shooting. It ran out of shells. Rare thing to have happen. I'm having to pull this thing out from cover. Because we need to kill the mortar over there since it's causing unnecessary casualties. Send him to try and repair the thing. No. We shall not execute that order. There is... I did say there's almost any vehicle. There's only one singular vehicle that I'll allow, but only very specific circumstances, that I could technically buy. It requires me to get a KV1 first. And after I have said KV1, Clement Voroshav 1, is when I'll allow myself to actually, use it, which is the actual German capture of the KV. That is the only actual vehicle I'll allow for myself. Just because, like, first of all, it'll be us in, if you really want to get to the semantics about it, we would be, I'd have to capture it and then I can sell it. So yeah, I'd be selling it, which would, in theory, us breaking it apart. So that's the only reason I'll allow that, the vehicle. So that's my stipulation for allowance. Ooh, a 76! Love those things. I need to get an eye for it so the mortar can actually get to it. Ah. Bulat, no bulat. You know? Everyone get up. Hansa-Waffe. Because that gun is very lethal, as it is, in a way, an infantry support weapon. Do-do, da-da-ba-da-da. Seven first mustard. Hmm. Gosh. Hallöchen. Hier ist to. Oh, scheiße. Right there. Anyway. I'm currently using these things or these folk as weapon crewmen who acquire resources. All right, you are coming back with me. Can it drive? You cannot drive. Good night. Sleep well. And there we go. I should hopefully enjoy it. Should not be that bad.
Hat jemand Lust auf eine Runde?
Uncomfortably close. It's recoverable. Okay, we have acquired another vehicle. So far, this is going surprisingly well. Dun, 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 dun. No. We did it. We saved Germany. So I do want to replace the T-27 with the that was his name, right? Yeah, T-27 with the T-37A, just because it has better equipment. We're also securing a lot of equipment this way, because I'm not picky about equipment at all. Not picky about anything that we acquire, borrow, or otherwise maintain possession of. Especially of weapons like mortars. And machine guns. Look at all of this equipment. It almost makes me want to cry. Almost. Let's capture that machine gun really quickly, and there's some SVTs. PTRSs are actually really good. It's a PTRS 41. I thought it was like a PTRD for a second. I'm like, did I just call it the wrong thing? Nope, not this time. There another gun over here? I don't know. Oh wait, no, maybe that one. Yes, there is. We can repair it and then acquire another gun. Seriously, these mortars are very good to have this in this quantity. Now we get into that one and that one soon. There will not be a single piece of unclaimed equipment on this map, I swear. All unused equipment will be sold without any remorse. Look at that, only 10 casualties. With one vehicle casualty, which is not my fault. Can't make it, can't prove it. Dismiss. We have plenty of these things. Can already move up to the next tier if we wanted to. I could, but will I? No. Offenkeller. I don't know what the Offkellers actually do. I know Jaeger squads are decent. I like the Brandenburg. I really do like the some of the other troops, but regardless, Osttroppen. Osttroppen here. Osttroppen deployed. 5 centimeter pack. You look delicious. Or we do more. Who am I kidding? Getting that thing is great. Having a 5 centimeter pack already. It's like the perfect gun. It's like the 3 centimeter, but better. It pains me to do that. Resupply, attach you. I'll take you out from there and put in the pack. Trying to figure out what here's actually like the biggest cost to me right now. Because like these machine gun things really are not worth a flying fuck. But I like keeping these artillery guns. They're just light, they're decent. You trying. Okay. There we go. So, we have two 26Es, a T-30, two C-37s, two 76mm infantry cannons, an 8mm Schkevaten 34. I'll call it that until I know the right name. Schkevaten, whatever. 3 rifle squads. With some AT detachments. But I do not see my soul in here, which is concerning. We're also heading to Narva yet. Next. If you want total security, go to prison. There you're fed, clothed, given medical care, and so on. The only thing that's lacking is freedom. And it's true. You have no freedom there. No freedom, no hoes, no beaches. Just everything else. No freedom, no. No freedom. No, no, no freedom. Regardless. Let's get back to the job. Such as declaring war on Poland. Wait, we already did that. What is the next step? Ah, yes, declare war. Oh, no, we're already at war with the Soviet Union. What are we declaring war on next? Ah, I know. Argentina. No, that's ahead of schedule. Well. Oh, brilliant plan. The USA. Let's do it. Yeah, no. We'll deal with the USA on their own terms later. You might be wondering, why did I choose Germany, of all groups to fight,
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil?
as? Good question. It actually has a decent answer. So, Germany gets a decent amount of equipment, and they get really good anti-tank weaponry, which makes this actually pretty decent. If I wanted a harder challenge, I could actually pick America, because America has okay equipment. Like, don't get me wrong, the 57mm is not bad, the 37mm is not bad. It's just I don't want the easiest times of certain things, and sure enough, the best ones to make this kind of give me a decent fight here is going to be Germany, because the amount of crap that I can field as Germany is pretty pleasant.
Wo soll das Ding hin? Halte die Umgebung im Auge. Gerade nach! Es ist durchgeschüttet! Feuerbereit! Ja.
Well, since we're going to be kind of on the stationary, we'll form temporary barricades.
Nachladen! Lade nach! Feuerbereit! Lade nach! Wohin mit dem Ding? Feuerbereit! Lade nach!
Then we'll actually bring in the 2cm.
Nachladen! Dass sie uns nicht flankieren! Weitere Bewegung! Feuerbereit! Lade nach! Nachladen! Bereit! Nachladen! Lade nach!
So as you can see,
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil? Feuerbereit!
we're currently digging in for the long term. Because I expect this to not be a very pleasant fight. Never expect easy fights. Never. Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best. And that is why we dig in. And we just keep digging in. So now we have an actual fallback point. We have like a really decent foothold here. And they're going to have to decide, do they want to come to me? Or do I need to come to them? And I'm coming to them. Just holding for a second until I get fully set up. Alright, so the middle group will go. Middle group. So the middle group, the way I'm doing this via groups. Okay, so they have a universal carrier. Great! I needed a good carrier. Y'all just spoiling me. And since the 2 centimeters is a lot more movable and maneuverable, I'm going to use it kind of as a front line. It's a frontline weapon. And now we've got the universal carrier on our side now. We'll have it set with like one group that assaults and the other holds back. I also do want to rip off one of our machine guns and put it inside that universal carrier. Have medics go up. So they have mines inside this area. We're going to start bringing up the equipment and just digging in. We're going to be gripping this area and just pulling ourselves up by the bootstraps. Now I'm going to need the anti-tank squad to kind of get their ass over there and dig their fucking shit in.